Hi, welcome to Nutrition. I want to welcome you to the course, introduce myself, introduce the course, and show you around Moodle. So who am I? I'm obviously a teacher. I've been teaching at Lane for over 15 years. I've been teaching primarily online for over 10 years when my second daughter was born. I love the flexibility of online teaching and I love interacting with you all online. This is a picture of me and my family. A local photographer, Jennifer James Long, took this to document what it was like being at home during COVID. So my husband spends lots of time doing yard work on his time off, and my junior hire, believe it or not, is on her cell phone. And I spend lots of time on the computer interacting with you all, which is so fun. I keep my sanity through all of this playing tennis. That is something I love to do to keep me mentally and physically healthy and challenged. So this course has a lot of science. It dives into the science of nutrition. We'll look at the food sources, functions, and requirements of all the major nutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. And we'll be looking at the digestion, absorption, and metabolism of these nutrients as well. This course is designed for health profession major students who are going into dental hygiene and nursing, but you don't have to be going into health professions to take this course. If you have a deep interest in nutrition and don't mind all the science, there's no prerequisites for this course, so this might be a good fit for you. It is one of our most technical courses, so if you're looking something that has more practical application, one of these other courses might be a better option for you, and we have a variety of courses we offer that have a little less science and are focused on more practical application. If you're not sure, contact me and I can help you figure it out. So what are you going to need for this course? This is an online course, so of course you're going to need a computer and reliable internet access. All the materials will be either posted on Moodle or linked from Moodle. There are a lot of weekly materials that we'll be working on each week. You can either print these because they are listed on Moodle, or better yet, I encourage you to purchase the course packet. The packet has pretty much all the materials you need every week. It's over 250 pages, so it's a lot to print on your own, and it will have guided notes and study questions and other activities we'll be working on throughout the weeks. The textbook for this course you can see over here. This is going to be a free online textbook that I authored along with two of my other colleagues, Alice Callahan and Heather Leonard, and we're really excited to be able to offer this textbook to no cost to you. The last thing you're going to need is some software for a project we'll be working on throughout the term, and the syllabus has more information on how you can purchase this. So what can you expect each week? Each week, the first thing you're going to want to do is to read the unit lesson. The unit lessons will be in that free OER textbook that is linked in Moodle that I'll show you here in a minute. While I would encourage you to actually read the unit lesson before you fill out the guided notes, because you're going to get the most out of it that way. The textbook is telling a story, and so if you're just reading it to fill out your notes, you could miss key pieces of the story. So I would read the unit lesson, and then you're going to be filling out your guided notes after you read it, and you might, of course, probably have to go back through it again, but this is going to help solidify the information for you. Once you've read the unit lesson, filled out your guided notes, then you are going to work on your study questions. You'll find both the guided notes and the study questions in your packet. If you chose not to buy the packet, then you will print these documents from Moodle. You'll fill out the hard copy, and you should be able to do the majority of this by looking at your guided notes. You might have to go to the online lesson a few times to get some answers as well. And then once you have the study questions filled out, you'll submit them online in Moodle, and I'll show you that in a minute. Everything will be due on Sundays. The material will be made available the Friday before the week starts. The week starts on Monday, everything's due on Sunday. And then there's a little buffer as far as the study questions go. I do give you till Tuesday to submit that with a loss of points. We will have online discussions. Moodle calls these forums. The criteria is for you to reply twice to those forums. It can be a post to my original discussion post. It can be a reply to a student. I encourage you to read those posts before you reply so you can add something different to the conversation. And the more you reply to other students, the more it's going to feel like a conversation, which is what we're trying to do. Since we're not meeting face-to-face in a class, this kind of substitutes for the in-class discussion that would happen in a face-to-face class. And there will be some other weekly assignments as well that will be sprinkled throughout the term that will be listed in Moodle as well. So let's take a look at Moodle. Let me adjust this a little bit. So here we are in Moodle, and at the top of the course I have some materials I want to take a look at, the syllabus, a calendar of due dates that you can print and have available. This is the link to the OER textbook, and there will be links every week to that as well. Here's the course packet. You can print this all at once. You can purchase it through the bookstore, which is going to be your best bet. And then I list individual documents in every week below as well. So every week there will be a unit. So here's the unit topic. I will list weekly tasks each week for you to look at. The week one materials will be listed. Keep in mind a lot of these materials will be in the packet if you purchase that. So the guided notes will be in the packet, the study questions, these DRI tables, the instructions for your diet analysis projects. The only thing that's not in the packet this week is the orientation quiz. So that would be something that you might want to print. And this quiz is just to get you oriented to the syllabus and how the class is structured. You get to take it twice. It is due Sunday, and you will be dropped from the course if you don't take it. So make sure you do submit that. So there are the student question forum, and that's where you can post questions about the content of the class. I don't have yet listed the forum discussion for this week, but that will be listed here as well. And that's the forum that you need to post twice to. If you post a question in the student question, that's not going to count. So you have to post 2 forum posts in the actual forum discussion that will be posted here. Here's a link to your lesson, to the online OER textbook. And then here are the links to submitting your online work. So once you've filled out your hard copy to your study questions that you either printed or purchased at the bookstore, then you can click on this and submit your answers here. This is due Sunday, but available till Tuesday. So if something comes up and you're not able to submit it on Sunday, you have a bit of leeway, but you do lose points when you do that. So I encourage you to try to stay on track. One last thing I want to mention here in Moodle are these boxes over here. This is to help you keep track of your progress. These solid boxes are ones you can check on your own. Yep, I read the lesson. I am good there, so you can check that. The ones with the dotted lines will be checked automatically when the criteria is met. So for most of these, it means that you have to receive a grade. So you might submit Unit 1 study questions, but until I grade them, you're not going to see a check mark here. And the same for the forum. You might post twice to the forum, but you're not going to see a check mark before I actually grade your forums. So keep that in mind when you're looking for those check marks. If you have any questions, use the student question forum. Feel free to email me. I'm here to support you. I want to see you succeed. I look really forward to having a great term with you.